Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video, it's about Sakura's Esper guide. So this video here, I'll be going through what the Sakura kits does, and then what is the recommended set and the stats and the resonance suggestion from my own point of view. And then at the end of the video, I also show my own Sakura build as well for you guys for a reference. Okay, so let's go. So the first thing, Sakura is a defender, Inferno type defender with a HP leader of PvP 40%. Only for PvP content, that not including triple threats. Okay, then the simplified skill kit here. S1, you attack one enemy and then reduce the enemy max HP capacity. And then she herself will gain 2 stack of Flora Barrel and then give 1 stack of Vigor Guard to one random ally. Then S2 here, dispel all debuff from one ally, grants them 3 stack of Vigor Guard, heals all allies. So this heal is including everyone, but the dispel is only that one ally. And then the passive is the teammate will reduce 25% damage taken. So this is like the Sally S3 effect, right? So and then S3 here, you grant all ally defend up, attack up, and 1 stack of Vigor Guard for 2 turns. So this one, everyone will get 1 stack of Vigor Guard from this S3. Everyone will get defend up and attack up for 2 turns. So this is also a buffer. So Sakura is a healer and a buffer at the same time. Then it's an AoE damage, and you also reduce their HP capacity, so you can consider this as S1 but AoE damage. And then Sakura will dispel all her own debuff, recover herself to 100% HP, and then gains herself 5 stack of Flora Barrel, which means if Sakura is like 1 HP left and she's gonna die, right? So if she casts the S3, she kinda gain back everything else into max HP for herself. So you kinda want to limit the enemy Sakura to actually cast S3 by using Taunt or Silence or CD up. Though without the S3 or S2, Sakura is kinda weak at a point if you don't let her cast the S3 or S2. Okay, what is Flora Barrel? So Flora Barrel is undispellable buff, but this buff can be dispelled in a way which is you break through the barrel. So every stack of the barrel will absorb damage equal to 10% of the max HP, which means if you have 10 stack, then you have 100% of max HP's barrel. But every time you reduce the HP, let's say I damage you, I reduce 20% of your HP, then it will reduce the stack to 8 because it reduced 2 stacks, something like that. So the more stacks Sakura have, the better Sakura damage is, and more healing she's able to provide. So you want to get rid of the barrel as fast as possible. You don't want her to stack it up. Then for Vigor Guard is the one that she's able to apply through every single of her skill here, including the S3, S2 and S1. So Vigor Guard here, it blocks 1 control effect, max stack is 3 stack, undispellable. So if undispellable, how am I going to get rid of this Vigor Guard? So Vigor Guard is actually dispellable in a way when you trigger the control effect. So let's say I do a control effect on you, you have 1 stack of Vigor Guard, you dispel the Vigor Guard stack to block the control effect. This control effect also including Tolan's S3, the 0 hour is including in the control effect, just that Taunt is not a control effect. For those players, I know a lot of players think that Taunt is actually a control effect, which is not. Taunt is just a normal debuff effect that will force you to cast S1. Okay, then another passive from her S3 is allies with Vigor Guard, which is this buff here, will recover HP upon actively casting ability or being attacked by ability. Then the healing amount is 10% of Sakura max HP. So in order to make Sakura able to heal her whole team, you want Sakura to cast S3 to apply the Vigor Guard for everyone. Then everyone get at least 1 stack of Vigor Guard to get able to trigger this passive. But if your team have actually control and you keep dispelling the enemy's Vigor Guard buff, then Sakura will not able to trigger this passive. Then the team will not actually get healing. So it's not something similar to Lien, because Lien one is as long as Lien have the bubble stack, then Lien will keep healing them when they get hit. But for Sakura case is Sakura have to apply the Vigor Guard on them. Then after that, every time they cast ability or being attacked by enemy, will also trigger the healing. So that's kind of like Lien, but not really like Lien. Okay, then for the equipment suggestion here, so these are the few equipment that I suggest, but I would suggest more to go for wind set or ocean set here. So why wind set? Because you want her to be fast. You want her to able to cast her S3, as I mentioned earlier, how important her S3 is to apply the Vigo Guard for 2 turns. So you want her to actually be fast and then apply the S3 to the team as fast as possible so you get healing, especially if you don't have a lane in your team to get a passive healing. So you need her to be fast to actually trigger the S3. So let's say you already have R6 lane and then you don't really rely on Sakura's S3 to heal, then maybe you can consider Ocean Set. So this Ocean Set here will actually counter away enemies, let's say like Nusi, when they CD up your Sakura skill, and then your Ocean Wave might actually come in handy to actually help you cool down, and then you are able to cast her S3. Okay, but if you want to build an Ocean Wave set, you kind of make sure you want to be a speedy Ocean Wave set to actually be fast. Then the 2 set effect here, personally I suggest Growth set, since she heals and damage by her max HP. So Growth set 20% HP boost is a very friendly build here. But if you don't want to go for Growth set, if you want a Aegis set at the start of combat to protect everyone, this is still a very decent set to apply the shield. And then the last one here will be Light set. Why Light set here is you want to prevent Sakura to get stunned, or let's say you want to prevent Sakura to get control. So you want to have Light set to ensure she at least casts the S3 one time, because this Light set at the start of combat may actually resist the Toler's S3 effect, or maybe from other Esper that's able to use control effect on her. So at least you are able to let Sakura cast her S3 here. Okay, but there's also other 2 set piece that you like. If you want to put shield set, you want to put hold fast set, everything else also works as long as you make her fast enough and tanky enough. Then for stats to focus here, I suggest speed is the most important stats on her, and then HP is the second important, because of the healing is scaled on HP. The damage is also scaling by HP as well, and then defense for tankiness, and then resist, so you have a lower chance to actually get control by the enemy. Let's say like taunt, let's say like silence, all those stuff, right? So build her as fast as possible while also focusing on her HP. She needs a lot of speed, and let her cast her S3 as soon as possible. S3 is her everything. Without her S3, she kind of just stand there and do nothing, right? And her damage and healing is based on her HP as well. Some defense is good, some resist is good to able to take her action. So you can see I actually say a lot of time in this guide here, you have to let her cast her S3. That's how important her S3 is. Without this S3, without the skill, she's not able to apply Vigo Guard very consistently. Without the Vigo Guard, she's not able to trigger this passive effect of healing. Then your team might actually die very fast, unless you have other healer to help you cover this part up. Okay, then treat her like a lane, but a faster lane, because if you have lane, you might not need lane to be a very fast lane, because you want to keep the bubble on lane as long as possible. But unlike Sakura, you want Sakura to cast the skill as fast as possible. You can just rotate her skill very fast, it doesn't matter. Okay, so then for the resonance wise, at the R2 at the start of combat, she will gain Vigo Guard, so she will kind of protect herself from one time of control effect, which is a very good addition. Then for R4, when her HP is 50% above, all ally damage plus 12%, this is very good. Then for R6, each time an ally with Vigo Guard actively casts ability or attack by ability, basically is this passive, but no longer just healing herself, themselves, also increase their attack and defense by 5% and speed by 5 up to 10 times, which means every time you get hit or every time you take your action casting skill, you are actually able to get another additional 5% attack and 5% defense up to 50%, because it's 5 stack, right? So 50% attack, 50% defense, and 50 speed. This is a very broken resonance effect. So my conclusion here, R0 is a very strong healer. Okay, so if you want to compare her with the other healer we have in game, like Ahmed, like Clara, like who else is Sally. If we are just comparing it, R0, Sakura is actually very strong as a healer, as a buffer as well. Okay, but the same thing, you want her to cast S3, that's all. Okay, then for R2, he's able to block control to let her cast skill, so this is also a very good addition, but not really a must to go in my opinion. Then R4 is very good, very good, because it's a damage increase 12% bonus free. Very nice effect. And if you're able to go to R6, it's even better, because it further boosts attack and defense. So R4 and R6 here can be used in PvE and PvP as well. And if you are just considering getting R0 or R2, R2 is more towards into PvP, which I don't really recommend if you are just a PvE player. Alright, then if you just want to get a very strong healer, then R0 is enough. So the breakpoint will be R0, then we'll instantly jump to R4, then R6. So if you can't go to R4 and you don't really need this ally damage plus 12%, you don't think it's that important for your case, save the Wish Stone. You can even skip her banner because R0 can get Sakura anytime from the Wish banner. No rush, right? So yeah. Okay, so this part is from my infographic. Then I'm going to show you my own build in Dislyte. Okay, so this is my own Sakura build that I have currently. So I'm going with Ocean Wave set, and then I'm going with Hofa set. Okay, mine is R6, so the stats here you can just take it as a reference. Don't really have to focus on it because I have stats bonus from the resonance effect and also for the definite. Okay, definite, is it really good to have? It's really good to have if you want to use her on PvP because this speed here is very important as well. Okay, then I'm going for Ocean Wave set and a Hofa set. Ocean Wave, you can see my focus is around speed. I want to build her faster, but I have not enough speed Ocean Wave set. Okay, this one is +4 here. Then because I want to focus on like Ocean Wave, I want to focus on HP main stats. But if you take a look at my speed here, I don't really have +3 or +4 speed. Right, my Ocean Wave set is kind of bad, so my speed is not enough. Or else I should actually push until like 170 or 180 to be better. Like this one here is also +2. But I want HP main stats. There's not much value if I go for defend. Okay, it's not too much value. Then for the other set piece here, I'm going for Hofa set. Okay, the reason why I'm able to go for Hofa set while I'm not going for light set or growth set is because of my own team. Because my current team in my point war, I don't really need my Sakura to be that fast. Okay, because my current team is like this, right? So I don't really need to make my Sakura that fast because I have a R6 Lien here to actually help protect. I haven't renewed this team here. Yeah, so I have R6 Lien here to help me protect the healing part, so I can take my time to cast the Sakura's S3. Something like that. So at the end of the day, it still depends on how did you build your team with and how did you synergize with your team comp. But for my Sakura, this is how I'm going to build her. Ideally, I want to make her faster, to make her until like 180, something like this. Just that at the moment, my Ocean Wave set and my Hofa set doesn't allow. Alright, so yeah, hope this video actually helped you guys out to build your Sakura, and hope you guys enjoy, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is Gen MP, Roses15, Molkult Rajali, the Bluest Chulane, thank you so much for the support. And for the supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Code Wilderness, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Rimu, Shawnee, Von Hexa, Luxley, Rawson Bessie, Antonio Winterspoon, Noah Archive, and Marlene Williams. Thank you so much for the support, and special thanks to everyone who have been 1 month, 2 month, and 4 months straight in my support. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.